Why are you shirtless?
Wait, you can see my you watching the podcast? I don't know how to change the character's clothes anymore. I haven't played this since 2018.
Why are you shirtless? You sound kind of low.
Really? Oh, you were listening to it in the background or in the podcast.
Really? Oh no, never mind. You sound good now.
Okay, yeah, both our audio's good. All right, we're good. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Malloy, mateys! Welcome to the first ever episode of Talking in Teacups. Nah, not really. This is like our 50th episode. I'm your host, co-host D Cypher. Joined alongside me
Probably
is
more than 50.
probably more than 50. Nah. We skip a
There's
lot of
52
weeks.
weeks in a year.
We skip a lot of weeks though.
But we've been doing it for like 4 years.
That's true. Welcome to our maybe like 70th, 75th episode of Talking in Teacups.
You just naming any number now. Why even give it a name? Why don't you call this Talking in Teacups 1 and then we can keep track of it from here on out?
This is Talking in Teacups episode 1. I guess you can call it a season 4. If this is our 4th year, season 4 episode, whatever started this year, because we did some episodes this year already. Yeah, I don't remember how to change my character's clothes. I don't remember in the controls at all. I just know L2 is to aim and R2 is to shoot. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2, a game I haven't played in so long. I don't miss the game, but I just wanted to play something that was calm and relaxing. This, if you didn't know, is the coolest podcast on the internet. We take serious topics and divide them up with not so serious people. We got myself, D-Side. Look at this guy aiming a gun at me. What a douche. I'm just going to walk away. And it's because I'm black, too. He's just got his gun straight at my face. So, myself, D-Cypher, and I'm keeping forgetting. Oh, see, look, he didn't grab me. Now he's about to try to rape me. Get off me. Get off me.
Whoa,
Yeah, they both pointing their gun at me. Oh, God, they shot me. This is a hate crime. This is a hate crime. Yeah, you saw that.
Stick you up in the alleyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, press charges. Oh, my God, I can press charges on this game. I don't know what parlay means. Oh, have a discussion? Have a conversation? Let's parlay? I press charges. Oh, I'm a snitch. Oh well. Joined alongside me is Elbow. Lawrence, it's good to be here with you today.
The host of the show, the most
Co-host.
important main character.
Co-host, for sure. Co-host for sure. It's good to be here with you today either way, even though you're the co-host, obviously.
I think I'm the host here. You're more like the moderator.
Whatever. Let's go into our first segment, A Baker's Dozen, where we take a news roundup of last week's biggest story. First story, The Little Mermaid live action. First of all, Disney is just on a roll with live action movies. Not that I'm watching them, but they're just on a roll with making them. They're doing a live action Little Mermaid, and you know who they've cast as Ariel?
Oh.
Halle Bailey.
Halle Berry?
Halle
Isn't she a little old for this
Bailey.
role?
Halle Bailey. She's a singer from a group, and
Did Hurricane Chris make a song about her?
I don't know. The controversy and the reason why this is news, not just because she was cast, but because she's an African American actress playing a Ariel, who is a fictional fish girl that's, I guess, white.
Mermaid.
Yeah.
And not you guess white. You know she's white.
I mean, I guess, you know, those animations back in the day gave her a tan, so you never know. Either way,
no. Okay.
Twitter is taking sides, so there's a whole Twitter war against, oh no, why y'all gonna make her black? Y'all gonna make Black Panther a white guy? You know, they love going with that one again. Or y'all gonna make Captain America a black guy? Too late for that one.
I mean, they did, yeah.
Alright, I just want to go to the bar and get a drink, if that's possible in here. Bartender, there we go. Give me a drink. Take a beer.
There you go.
So what do you think about her getting cast?
No, I don't.
I don't even plan on watching that movie. I didn't even see Aladdin. I don't even plan on seeing Lion
I saw
King.
Aladdin. It was okay.
It was just okay, even with Will Smith.
Yeah, well, you know what? I didn't hate Will Smith. I thought he was the best part of the movie, actually.
Okay. Why is my camera so close to his face? Zoom out some. My guy look like a slave. I need to get a shirt for him. I just don't know how to get a shirt. I can't remember how to change their clothes or anything. Terrible. Next news story. Amazon has confirmed there was like a court proceeding with Jeff Bezos, and Amazon basically confirmed that your Amazon Alexa device will keep all of your recordings forever. Oh, wow. He took that down in one shot. I'm going to need another one. So if you have an Alexa device in your house, it's listening to you forever. It'll keep all your recordings forever. And I didn't read the rest of the article to know if there was a way to delete that, but just know all of your things are
So
being
what?
recorded.
Now when I overthrow the government, they can see it coming.
Oh yeah, they're definitely listening, and they're definitely partnering up with the government.
I
Another
mean, I would probably be safer to say it on your channel on YouTube than in front of my Alexa.
shots.
That was a shot. That
I
was a
know, I
shot.
get it, because more people listening to your Alexa than they are my goddamn podcast. All right, so the next story. A contractor showed up at a black couple's house with a Confederate flag on their truck, and he, shockingly, I'm putting quotes around it, gets fired. And then his quote before he left was, "I didn't know the flag offended y'all." So they were trying to get a golf cart fixed, and the contractor had a Confederate flag truck. And the lady, the wife, was trying to be all calm about it, like, you know what? I'm sorry that you had to drive all this far to get here. And then the husband, he's bitching out. He's like, it's just a flag, man. We offended by the flag. And the wife was like, damn, B, what you snitching for? Yeah, all right, we don't like the flag. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. So that contractor was all shocked. He's like, oh, if you want, I could take the flag down. She's like, no, no, no. We don't even want to give you any money. So
Jesus.
would you, like, if you had to get something fixed at the house that you're in right now, and a contractor came up with a Confederate flag on his truck, would you send that contractor home?
No.
No?
No. I mean, is he gonna cheat me because I'm black?
I mean, his beliefs. Oh, the wife also said it's just because of your beliefs, something like that. But again, I skimmed through these articles. This is a good question. If I
I
was
mean,
sending him
look,
home, I gotta get a quote from him first. I don't know if I'm sending him home or not. I still gotta get a quote. If they're trying to, give me a good price, then
so my friend
whatever.
Max was wearing Union Jack socks on the 4th of July.
Which one is the Union
And
Jack? Should I Google this?
that's the British flag. The
Okay.
one with the cross,
There's
the
nothing
X.
wrong with that. That's
Um,
still a country that exists.
I know, but he's wearing it on the 4th of July. And he
Oh,
said he
what
was
a
wearing it to piss people off. He's like, did it piss you off? And I'm like, no, it's just like the Confederate flag. If you want to wear your loser's flag, be my guest. Like, I'm going to rock the American flag because we're fucking winners.
he gonna wear the Union Jack flag trying to piss people off. That's hilarious. That's actually really funny. Speaking of funny, and on to our next story, in California, SoCal to be exact, there's this ice cream truck driver who's had it up to here. You can't see where my hand is, but just imagine it being here. And he's saying influencers, such as those social media influencers that try to make people buy stuff, they have to pay double for his ice cream. Now I know you're wondering, what? Why is he charging them double? Here's the reason why. These so-called YouTube or social media influencers, if you can't hear the air quotes in there, they've been trying to get free ice cream from him for the longest. They're always in his DMs, sliding in them DMs trying to get some ice cream for free. Like, hey, look, it'd be really cool if you give me free ice cream and I can give you some social media buzz. He's like, I don't want no damn social media buzz. I can't feed my kids on no social media buzz. And then he's like, y'all can pay for followers. How am I supposed to know if you really hot in these streets? So he actually screenshotted one of the like conversations that somebody had in the DM. It was like, yo, if you could sponsor our event with free ice cream, that'll give you so much social media clout, basically. And he's like, you know what, you gotta pay double. I really don't care. Well, he said, I truly don't care, but same thing. So that's funny. Social media influencers. My son is a social media influencer.
You got a son?
Yeah, Jamir.
Oh, okay. For a second, okay. I was about to say, I missed out on so much of your life, bro.
Yeah, shout out to XXX Ja. He's a social media influencer. He gotta pay double for that ice cream. No coffee
Damn.
either. Speaking of coffee, speaking of hot coffee, guess who's in the news again about coffee? Gosh darn Starbucks. They've done it again. They kicked out officers from their store because they were making another guest feel uncomfortable. Now, mind you,
Police officers?
yeah, police officers. Mind you, this was also
The
in a
fuck?
city where officers just killed a 14-year-old boy. But, you know, still, Starbucks is just at it again. So these officers bought something. Because you remember last year, two black men were they arrested or just locked up? However you say that. They were asked to leave. And they were also locked up, too. Because they didn't buy anything and they were just sitting in there. And then Starbucks was like, okay, I'm going to shut down 1,000 of stores. We're going to have a train that people could just sit here and not buy anything. Well, fast forward to now, 4 police officers all bought coffee and were standing there. You heard about
I
this?
heard, babe.
What'd you
Hold
say?
on, bro. Give me 5 minutes. I mean, not 5 minutes. Give me like 2 minutes.
Oh, well, I'll tell the story.
You're
So,
gonna have to start the story. Yeah, tell the story. Tell the story,
I'll
bro.
tell the story. You can just watch it when you're driving to work. So these officers, it was 4 officers. As a matter of fact, since I can tell you the story, I'll just read the whole article. Starbucks has issued an apology after an employee asked a group of 6 police officers in Tempe, Arizona to either leave one of its stores or move out of the line of sight of a customer. The officers say that a barista told them that a customer didn't feel safe with police nearby. The Tempe Officer Association, the police union, posted a statement about the July 4th incident. July 4th, the day of America's freedom, they did this, saying that the officers paid for their drinks and stood together having a cup of coffee. They were approached by a barista who knew one of the officers by name because he is a regular at that location. The barista said that the customer did not feel safe because of the police presence. The barista also asked the officers to either move out of the customer's line of sight or leave. Disappointed, the officers did in fact leave. Terrible. The group posted an image with the words "Dump Starbucks" to Facebook and social medias, with the hashtag Dump Starbucks beginning to trend. In its own statement, the police department said that it hoped this was an isolated incident. Ay ay ay. Starbucks then apologized to the police department on Sunday after meeting with the police chief.
They did apologize?
Yeah, well, they apologized about the black people getting arrested in their store too. Starbucks is hashtag gotta get banned. It's time to cancel Starbucks. I don't even
Come on now.
go to Starbucks. Yo,
If
cancel
Starbucks would
culture.
stop canceling people, then people wouldn't have to cancel Starbucks.
Yeah, but the problem is Starbucks is canceling people. Alright, moving on. Topic number 1. Being that it was just the 4th of July, I want to start it off with some 4th of July related. What is your favorite thing to put on the grill? Or favorite things if it's more than one?
I like ribs.
Ribs on the grill? Good choice, good
Ribs.
choice. I'm very basic. I like hot dogs, burnt hot dogs, charred.
You gotta
And
get a little char on there.
yeah, and also like kebabs, like you know where you put the meat on the stick and the vegetables and all
I'm
that.
not a fan of kebabs.
Oh man, why not? It's so many different flavors you get at one time.
I don't know. I like to have a big ass thing of meat and then a separate thing of vegetables. I don't like it all
Oh,
on one
okay. Yes, I like the roasted vegetables. I'm okay with that. Garlic, onion, red pepper, green pepper. I've seen some people use squash. I've never used squash myself, but yeah, that's a good one as well. Did the mission start? Okay, cool. I'm here. What's another good option? Start matchmaking. I think hamburgers, but they gotta be, what's it called? Homemade hamburgers. So you take the ground beef and you put your peppers inside of it yourself.
Disagree.
What'd you say?
Disagree.
Disagree?
It doesn't need to be homemade.
Ah, that makes it so much better when you take the meat and then you put the peppers inside of it. You cook the pepper inside of it, like that Eddie Murphy stand-up special, Eddie Murphy Raw. We had the big old bell pepper sticking out of it. Oh man. Yeah, but that's probably about it for me. I've never tried to cook myself salmon on the grill, but I've seen so many commercials where I wanted to try that, but I've never done it myself, cooking salmon on the grill. But it does sound interesting. What else? Do you put any fish on the grill at all?
Not really. Especially now for you gotta eat that red meat on America's birthday.
What? Yeah, eat that red meat.
Yeah, man.
What about chicken? Wait. What about chicken?
An idiot.
Well,
I'm
obviously
sorry.
chicken.
He
Okay,
said
I
he
would say
Well,
was
it's
none
not
of
on
my
the
us
way.
mentioned chicken.
Shut up.
Yeah,
But
but it's not my
please,
it's
bud,
not my favorite.
just shut up.
yeah. After you cook the ribs, do
They're
you
to
glaze
fire
it with
me.
barbecue sauce at the top?
Oh, you get to keep your job,
My
but
dad
they'll
puts
fire me,
barbecue
and
sauce
they've
on
got
it like
every
while
right
it's
to fire
cooking.
me
While it's
because
cooking.
I'm
Then
the
we also
idiot
give it a
who
little layer
employed
when
you.
it comes off.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
that's my wife
But it's
does
two
about the
different
get
barbecue
same.
this.
sauces. Oof,
Oh, two
man,
different
it's
ones.
You
so
want
good.
Damn.
one,
So
partner?
good.
Huh? Well, you can't be any worse than us because
Real good, man. Real good.
this idiot right here,
What
just
else?
let the most notorious con man in.
That's probably about it. What things do you like to drink during
Beer,
can I ride with you? Damn, no.
beer,
Deer? Oh, beer. You know what? I thought
beer.
you yeah, I'm tripping. I want to ride with this guy.
Ew. Like Lil Nas X.
Now I just want to turn the sound down. I was listening to the podcast, the audio was coming through.
So I'm starting a new campaign on Mountain Blade Warband.
What's Mountain
Should my
Blade Warband?
It's like a medieval game when you can become like a peasant and rise all the way up to like a noble.
Okay.
Through trade and through like owning businesses and even through war. Ton of different paths you can take. But my standard, should it be a white stag's head on a black field or a white sparrow on a green field? Those are the two that I'm looking at right now.
Alright, say it again. White stacks head on a. Say it again.
On a black field
Mm-hmm. Okay,
or a
white on
white
black.
sparrow on a green field.
No, the first one, obviously. Green's not that great for a flag. Why am I don't want to shoot the horse? Is that the horse? Jeez, I need my
It looks
glasses.
better like when I buy clothes. I usually wear the colors of my standard.
This is a mobile game, or what is this?
It's on PlayStation.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. I might want to check this out. This is a free-to-play game, or this is a game you bought?
Nah, I think I bought it for like $15 when it was on sale.
Mount and Blade. Alright, check into that.
Warband. And I like the online play. It's usually a guy like he has a sword, you have a sword. It's like, you just swinging at each other.
Got you. Alright, well, speaking of swinging swords, how about we swing our fist with this week's rant section? Sippin' tea. If you don't know, this is where we rant about whatever for a few seconds, a few minutes. So I'm going to start it off. I got a rant. My rant is that Shantae, she and I made like a agreement or a pact of some sort where I don't get like mad or attitude or angry, whatever, and she quote unquote buy me a video game. She's trying to like bribe me, but this is what she's doing. She's
What you
like
got, anger problems?
I guess if you ask her, she's purposely trying to get under my skin. So the other day, I can't remember what exactly she was doing, but she was like poking and prodding with me, not physically obviously, but like trying to see like, I know you're gonna get mad, I know you're gonna get mad, I know you're gonna get mad, like trying to be annoying, and I'm like, what? I'm chilling. So like, nah, you're gonna get mad, you're gonna get mad. I'm like, what's going on here? So she was like trying to get me to like bug out, and I'm like, what's going on here? So she was just basically assaulting my character to even make that agreement with me. So of course I signed up for the agreement. I'm like, yeah, bet, whatever. You want to waste your money? That's fine with me. But then she was like trying to make me lose the bet. So I'm like, what's going on here? This is
You don't want to
extreme.
pay $60.
Yeah, I'm a cheap date. I wasn't gonna go for a full price game. Help deliver
Just
the
get like a
outlaw to the
Mountain Blade
police chief.
Warband.
Right. But yeah, that's my rant. Basically, she was trying to purposely sabotage this bet. Oh, we're about to get jumped. This is not gonna be good. Go ahead. What's yours?
My rant is how people always choose the 4th of July to show us how much they hate
Oh
America.
gosh.
Yo, keep that shit on every other day, man. Don't bring that shit on America's birthday. That should be pissing me off.
Keep that same energy.
No, I'm just saying, show some respect, man. Pick another day to show how much you hate America.
Who hates America? It's like the greatest. Damn, somebody dropped a
Privileged,
bomb.
privileged Americans.
Privileged America. That's the dumbest thing ever. And then you're probably right too.
I am right. It's always people who getting like free shit from the government.
Oh, Ace is here. He said hello. Is he also in the podcast? He's in the comments, so he's watching it. Ace, drop a comment. Let me know. Do you hate America or not? And also, you missed our first topic. Let me know what's your favorite thing to put on the grill. I bet Ace is gonna say steak. I don't cook steak. Like not on the grill or even in the oven.
All right, bro. So I didn't pick none of those standards from the first one. I picked next page, but I'm going to pick a standard on this page, and I'm looking at one. It's a black scorpion on an orange field, which is pretty badass, or a red stallion on a yellow field.
Red stallion, yellow. Nah, that's like ketchup and mustard. Go with the black and orange, obviously.
Go with black and orange. Oh yeah, I just picked it.
I can't get on my horse. Okay, well, since I can't get on my horse and I'm hoofing it, literally, let's go to topic number 2. What's something that's considered... Hold on.
Not
He said
literally,
pork.
figuratively. If it was literally, then you would take it to, you would get on your horse.
Right. What's something that's considered classy? This is topic number 2. What's something that's considered classy if you're rich, but trashy if you're poor?
Hmm.
I got a couple ones. I got this topic from Reddit, so I got a couple funny responses. I'll start you off and you can chime in. Day drinking. So if you're rich, that's just considered, a normal thing. You just get that at brunch. But if you're poor, you're just looking like, what's going on? I'm just poor and I'm drinking. So yeah, day drinking.
Doing anything during the day besides working, if you're poor, is considered trashy. Take your ass to work, bro. It's daytime.
I think reverse one would be being a single mother, because I don't think if you're rich they look at that as a good thing, but if you're poor they look at that like, oh, you're a hard worker. So that's a in reverse one right there, being a single mother.
I don't think it's classy to be a single mother in any.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's not considered trashy though. Oh, did they just drop him? Why would
It
they drop
kind of
him right there?
is.
Hold on, I'm trying to pick up this outlaw. Why would y'all drop him right here on the ledge? Are you crazy? Sorry, I'm just trying to get him. Having a wine bottle or any type of alcohol bottle at your personal desk. That's considered definitely trashy if you're poor. Like if had that joint at your McDonald's register, what the fuck are you doing? But if you have that joint at your personal home office and you're a tech billionaire and you got a bottle of scotch that's been aged for 500 years, vintage, yeah, that's considered definitely classy.
You
He's
know something rich people get away with?
running over
They don't
people.
wear socks.
That's another one on my list. Wearing sweatpants to work. I mean, that's not on my list, but that's another one that was in that thread. Wearing sweatpants
Wait,
to work. That's
but they don't
classy
wear socks.
if you're rich and you're a tech billionaire. You're wearing a gray suit. I mean, a gray sweat t-shirt with sweatpants like Zach Zuckerberg. Zach Zuckerberg.
What
Uh,
the hell is a sweat t-shirt?
I couldn't get my words together. You're wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants to work. That's Zuckerberg for you. But if you're poor and you're wearing sweatpants to work, you're being looked at like, oh, what are you doing? And what's up, MDL V Gaming? That's a lot of words to say right there. He says hello. Can I say asking to see the manager? Is that classy if you're rich but poor if trashy if you're poor?
That's pretty funny.
Okay. What about having a wedding in your yard? Like if you got a villa, a mansion, and a villa.
These were all pretty good, man.
Yeah, if you got a mansion villa, it's all scenic, and you got what's that thing called? A gazebo in the backyard. But if you got a small little blow up inflatable pool in your backyard, you trying to have a wedding in there, that's gonna be a little trashy, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody wants to take the offer. Let's take the offer. Cut them free. I'm not gonna cut them free. All right, what about substance abuse? When you're rich, you do a little bump of cocaine. That's
That's not
okay.
classy, bro.
No, when you're rich, you do a little bump of cocaine. That's just, a little, you feeding the train. But when you poor and you do it, oh no, it's not good look at all.
No, I think that's all. That's none of that is good.
Okay, take it off of substance abuse and let's make it a different type of substance. Let's go making your own alcohol. Now, rich people, they age grapes in their vineyard. Actually, they have a vineyard. Poor people, they just make that toilet wine out of grape
Moonshine.
juice. Yeah. So I think that's definitely how you is it R1? Okay, cool, yeah. I don't know how to rear my horse. Follow the outlaw. Is he this way? Are you guys not gonna follow him? Is this the outlaw or is this another player? Hold on, let me see. That's not how you open up the map. Nope, that's another player. Yeah, the outlaw's right here. What about nah, that's all I got. I was trying to think of something involving like a babysitter, but I can't think of one.
Involving a babysitter?
Yeah, but I can't think of one. Like classy versus trashy. Oh, having too many pets. Like, it's classy if you had a whole ranch full of animals, rabbits, blah 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 blah. But if you just in a row home with, you know, 5 dogs and 5 cats, that's a little trashy. You got too many pets. You got and a snake, and a fish tank, and a goddamn parrot. And I'm talking about a 1,000 square foot house. Like you're doing way too much.
That's pretty funny. These are all funny. Wherever you got this it was entertaining and comical.
That was Reddit gold right there. I knew I had to talk about that on the podcast. I was hoping we can get, if I say Lawrence, I was hoping we can get Sly in there. Sly, I don't know, he's probably at work or something. You have made a dishonorable decision, and you'll lose honor. Oopsies. How do I collect the money? Oh, this is where he stashed the money at. Oh, he stashed some bread. How do I get it, though? No, seriously, how do I get it? Oh, it's underneath us. Good God, I'm about to lose some health. Oh, pick up the body. We've already picked it up. Alright, topic number 3. So this one's a little bit more superhero-ish. Maybe I should have did the other one first. I think I have it lined up right. Maybe I should have did topic 4 versus topic 3, but whatever. We're gonna do it this way. This is in honor of Endgame. You guys seen Endgame, right? Hopefully everybody who's watching this has all seen it. Lawrence, you've seen it, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
Would you rather sacrifice yourself to save the world and everyone will praise you as a hero, or save the world and survive, but 75% of the world blame you for the incident? Hmm.
Be blamed.
I gave you a little Tony Stark with that one. I'll give you a little Tony Stark slash Captain America on that one. He said, I'd rather live and be blamed. I mean, they didn't blame Captain America, obviously. I'm just saying. Oh, man, he's too funny. He said, nah, I'd rather be blamed.
I'm about
Okay,
to say, and
why do you
live?
pick
Fuck you
that?
talking about? To live? What do you mean?
That's so selfish. I don't know how to
How is it
zoom my
selfish to
map in
live?
or anything.
I'm sacrificing myself.
No, no, this time you live. You save the world and live. The other
Yeah,
one
but
is
I'm sacrificing my.
people blame me for the world to be destroyed in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a tough one. I'm gonna just go with sacrifice and die, just because why would I want to live and people blame me for the incident. Now, if I actually did the incident, then yeah, I'll take the one where I survived. But if I didn't do it, and then they're all blaming me, like, come on. Actually, you know what? This is a perfect tie-in because Captain America is to blame because he's the one who separated the team because he wouldn't sign the Sokovia Accords. Such a stubborn Cap, man. Such a stubborn ass. He's
I
not
mean, how would
America's
that have
ass.
stopped it?
Wait, if the Avengers weren't split up, they would have been able to take on Thanos. Do you remember they all split up? Half the Avengers, not even half, maybe
How
some
would
of the
they have been
Avengers were
able to
on
take on
Titan
Thanos?
because they wouldn't have been split up. They'd all work together, and Tony Stark would have came up with some solution. He probably would have snapped the gloves
I
himself.
remember when Thanos came out, he was killing them bulls, man.
Yeah, and then he split the Avengers up because Tony really split them up himself. Well, they was already split up, but Tony went to go on that ship, the little circle donut flying ship. Tony, Strange, and Spider-Man, and then that's when they met up with the Guardians. Let me see. Do we got any viewer mail? I've read all the viewer mail. Okay, here we go. Let's read some viewer mail from MDLV Gaming. He says smoking is trashy if you're poor, but I guess classy if you're rich because of the
Because
whole Cuban
rich people are
cigars
smoking, yeah, Cuban cigars, and poor people are smoking menthols.
and black and milds.
Yeah.
It's a
Well, only if
complete
they're
difference.
uncles. Only an uncle can smoke a black and mild.
There's a difference between a Cuban and a black and mild. A big difference. All right, topic number 4. This one, this one's definitely MCU related. This says, was Endgame the last? This is a prediction topic. Was Endgame the last high point of the MCU? So, was that? You
I
think
haven't
that's
seen
going to
Far
be?
From Home yet, but apparently it's awesome.
I haven't seen it either, which is shocking because you usually beat me to the punch of seeing these movies ahead of me. But I think if I'm to predict,
Well, I just got back from Disney World and I had all the Fourth of July stuff, so I ain't had no movies money. But as soon as I get paid, I'm out.
I'm surprised you even wanted to go do the podcast right now. But this is easier though because you're not here and the audio's sounding great. Damn, what was I about to say? Oh, the last. Nope, I forgot my train of thought now. I think this is going to be the last hurrah. Like the Spider-Man thing is going to be good, but there's not going to be another Avengers that's going to be this good or another film that's going to be this good. I'm hoping though, because I was
As
recent
Endgame?
as Endgame. Yeah, I think Endgame is the high point. Like Black Panther 1 was the high point. Like Black Panther 2 is not going to be as well received and as well liked as Black Panther 2. This is all predictions, because I think that was just it caught lightning in the bottle. We just happened to have that Black Lives Matter thing coming to a tail end. It was 20, what was that 2017 that came out? Or 2018. That came out 2018. Such a good year. That was just last year too. That's such a good year. Came out at a great time. And then every black person wanted to go see Black Panther. Like, oh my God, they don't even like comic books. And then with Endgame and Infinity War, it was like every person and a mom wanted to go see that. And then because they all saw Infinity War, they had to go see. I'm sorry, they all saw Infinity War. They had to go see Endgame to see how it concludes. I don't think with this new round of movies. Can I get into a little spoilers right now, or you want me to keep spoilers away
No, no,
from
no,
me?
no. I gotta see. Far From Home spoilers?
No, 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 no. Spoilers for the MCU, like what movies are coming out.
Okay, okay, yeah, you could do that.
Like Black Widow 2, nobody's checking for that. I mean, I'm gonna see it, but I'm not checking for it.
Black Widow? You mean Black Panther?
No, Black Widow, her one movie, I meant to say, because she's supposedly getting a movie. I'm not checking for that. Black Panther 2, I'm gonna be here for it, but I'm not checking for it, but I'm here for it. Doctor Strange 2, I'm here for it, but I'm not checking for it unless he's going up against Mordo.
Oh no,
And
I'd definitely go see Black Panther 2 and Strange 2. You tripping right now.
I'm gonna see them, but I'm not anticipating them. Now, when the trailer drops and it looks amazing, then yeah, I'm sold. But right now, it's nothing. There's no high like that in-game high. Is all I'm saying. That's what the topic is. Is there
Well,
going to?
this is what it was built towards. You can't say is Black Panther 2 going to be on the same level as Endgame because it's obviously no.
Okay, all right, cool. That's basically what I'm saying. I still don't know how to put a shirt on. Maybe if I go to the store and buy a shirt, I gotta find a clothing store. Avengers 4. No, we already have 4. Avengers 5. First of all, we don't even know who's left to still be in it besides War Machine, Falcon, or the new Cap if you want to call him that. Wanda, if she doesn't die in her own TV show or run away with Vision, however that happens. Like, Spider-Man's going to be on the team. I don't know who's going to be on the team to make it worth my time when the new Avengers rolls around. Where's the nearest clothing store at? Jesus. Can a brother just get some gear? He trying to look fresh out here. Here you go, the tailor all the way over there. But yeah, I just don't think it's gonna rope me in. Now, I was watching Guardians recently, and I was like, you know what? I remember when Guardians first was announced. I'm like, I've never heard of these people. I never really seen Chris Pratt act, so I don't know, how he is. Zoe Saldana was cool and all, and Colombiana, but she wasn't like an A-lister. Dave Batista was a wrestler, so I'm like, what? I knew what's the boy that played? Oh, Bradley, yeah, Bradley Cooper. I knew him from the Hangover movies.
Hangover.
So I'm just like, all right. And then I'm like, Vin Diesel, really? Y'all gonna make him a tree that can only say 3 things? So I wasn't checking for it.
He can only say one thing.
Yeah, and I wasn't checking for it, but then when I watched it on Thanksgiving that year. I was like, wow, this was actually really good. So I'm hoping that that same thing happens with these new films where I'm not checking for Black Widow, but it somehow is good. Now, mind you, I didn't like Captain Marvel. I'm going on record. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I might sound a little sexist. I didn't
You
like
can't
Captain
say that,
Marvel.
right? I was
Hey,
about to
listen,
say that's
yeah,
sexist.
it's sexist. It's going to be sexist because I just felt like the film was pandering way too much to women, and I'm not a woman. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't like Wonder Woman either, to be
No,
honest.
Wonder Woman was you crazy now. You crazy now. Wonder Woman was that
Wonder
good.
Woman was just okay. It was just okay. Aquaman was better, if you ask me. Now I'll watch them both again and give you an updated opinion, but right now Aquaman was way better.
I gotta disagree with you.
Really? with
Wonder
Aquaman.
Woman to me was better than Aquaman.
Really, really. I'm about to Stephen A. Smith the shit out you now. You crazy? Are you
Yeah.
blind? Are you blind right now? Please tell me your eyes work. You must don't have your glasses on. Are your glasses still cracked from the last time I've seen you? They must be broken. We were not
It's just
watching
a
the same
personal.
movie. We were
It's
not
just a
watching the same
look,
film.
look,
Let me
look,
tell you, this
look,
film,
look.
Wonder Woman, first of all, set in the past. I can't get jiggy with the technology of the past. I like that future stuff. So this is why Aquaman already has the superior hand. Aquaman also had comedy. It had action and it had comedy. You had Jason Momoa looking all beef, kicking butt.
Every superhero movie has action and comedy.
First of all, what comedy did Wonder Woman have? Chris Pine
Chris
showing his ding
Pine. Chris
dong.
Pine's
He's like,
funny.
"Oh yeah, you've ever seen a human before? Yeah, we all don't look like this, but I look like this. Come on, nobody wants to see that. Your glass is broken, broken. I tell you." Didn't that third act of Wonder Woman, where they fighting against the boy with the mustache, yo? His mustache? He's a CGI character. He was the bad guy. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Did Trevor, I believe that's his name, Steve Trevor kills himself? He, first of all, he kills himself the same way that Steve Rogers kills himself? DC much? DC, Marvel, MCU much? What's going on here? That's not from the comics, probably. I don't know. I'm not a comic aficionado, but seriously, he goes into the plane to destroy the little bomb thing. Wonder Woman could have just did that herself. Herself. Didn't the sniper bull who's all sad, is that the one who sings or play piano, something like that? He didn't have a character arc. I'm thinking, all right, he's gonna make the badass shot of the whole movie. He ain't do
Yo, talk
nothing.
about you want to talk about no character arc. You really want to talk about Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel, we can all both agree. We can both agree on
She
that one.
did she did nothing, bro.
She made that cool face. I like that she makes that little swarmy, fuck out of here face, like that woman power face. I love that face. Hate the movie, hate the character, but I love that face. I don't want her to lead
People
the
were
Avengers. I don't want her to lead the Avengers, by the way, at all.
oh no, fuck all that. But
And it has nothing to do
people
with the
were
fact that she's a woman because I like Black Widow as a leader, by the way.
yeah, but but it does have something to do with the fact that she's a woman because they always make it about the fact that she's a woman. Remember on Endgame where they're like, "How are you gonna get through all those people?" And they're like, "Don't worry, she has help." And then
Yeah,
all
that was a little forced. You saw Peter Parker just dipped out of the background, dipped out. He backed up. I watched it again. I'm like, oh, Peter Parker was in that scene, but then he just kind of faded to the background. Valkyrie is amazing. Love Valkyrie. See, you can make a woman character be interesting. Valkyrie is interesting. You know why? Because she's not sitting there making swarmy faces. Actually, she is, and her faces are awesome too. I don't know. I just like Valkyrie better. I just can't get behind Brie Larson. I like Tessa Thompson. Tessa Thompson? Tessa Thomas? Whatever. Aquaman definitely was better. Alright, that's all I got. Shawnee's not here to rate the bars right now, but that's all I got as far as the MCU goes. I mean, there's some other stuff in there. Again, I don't want to go into too much spoilers because I don't know how much Lawrence knows about the MCU, but there's two other films coming out where I'm like, I don't. But the reason why I brought up Guardians of the Galaxy to even start this whole rant is two films of two established properties that I'm not familiar with. Do you want me to tell you them, or you want me to keep them a secret from you?
you can say it.
Alright, they're coming out with the Eternals, which I have no clue who they are, but oh, you better run then. This is podcast time. You gotta close your ears. Nobody listens to this podcast. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. You've been warned. Run. Alright, she's still here, so she's still listening. Now, what I was saying was, the Eternals, the rumor is Angelina Jolie's going to be in that, so that might make it a little bit more interesting for me to watch. And then you have Shang-Chi. I have no clue what that's about, but hopefully we get the real Mandarin, which won't matter because there's no Iron Man to go up against him. So, too little too late, guys. Too little too late. But those two people I don't know, or that one group, and then this person I don't know. But I'm hoping that they can pull a Guardians, where it's like, all right, I may not know him, but the movie is just well directed. Taika Waititi did a great job with Thor, the third Thor, because the first two were too serious and very boring. The first Thor was like the first Wonder Woman, super boring. I'm hoping the second Wonder Woman, I'm just going off on a tangent, I'm sorry. The second Wonder Woman 84, Wonder Woman 84, hope that brings the fun out. which I don't even understand why they're in 1984. Why did they see Steve Trevor? Please tell me that's going to be his identical twin brother son type thing, because that's just going to be
Yo,
funny.
it might just be because I mean, if you hate it that much, it must just be because Gal Gadot is sexy as hell.
Gal Gadot is, but that's not why I don't like it. I think the movie was pretty boring. I need to watch it again. I've only watched it once, so I do need to watch it again to give it a fair assessment. That and Aquaman, but I did like Aquaman the first time around. I was like, yeah, I'm all for this, and I saw it in the theaters. I didn't see Wonder Woman in the theaters. Did you see Wonder Woman in the theaters?
No.
Because how you consume a movie also is directly tied to your experience. Because if you see it in the house and it's like everybody's all loud and noisy and you have a bad time, you're not really grasping it. But if you're in a theater where you have to focus on it and there's surround sound, that might make you enjoy the movie more.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Aquaman, we saw it at the movie theaters and I thought it was really good. Which is funny, Digimon Hootsu was in that movie and he's also in Guardians. So I just thought that was funny that he was actually in both movies.
Digimon was in there, Drew?
Yeah, he was the fish guy, the one with the green skin. He was kind of like the
Oh yeah,
tech
yeah. Oh, you
people.
talking about Captain Marvel? I thought you were talking about Wonder Woman.
No, I didn't even know he was in Captain. Yeah, yeah, he was in Captain Marvel and he was also in Aquaman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Actually, I said he was in Guardians. I forgot he was also in Captain Marvel. I'm tripping. So he was in both movies, but I forgot all about Captain Marvel.
Yeah, forgot about Captain Marvel again.
Sean, okay, so let me tell you, we're right now. This is the reason why I said I saw Guardians.
I mean, sexy.
We're doing a Marvel Cinematic Universe chronological order binge, and the next movie on the list is Captain Marvel. And I'm like, you ready to watch Captain Marvel? She's like, no, she don't even want
That's
to watch
like the
Captain
first one in
Marvel.
the chronological order, right?
The first one is Captain. Sorry, Captain America, just because
Captain
his movie
America.
takes place in the 40s, and then it's 1990s, which is Captain
Oh
Marvel.
yeah, you're right.
So we're
You're
on the
right. You're right.
second
You're right.
movie, and she's ready to skip it already. She's like, I'm not watching this. Let me ask her. I know y'all can't hear in the background, but let's see, babe. You ready to watch Captain Marvel? You just recently watched Captain Marvel when? When it came out? When it came out? It came out more than 2 months ago. It came out in February. No, it came out in March. I'm playing. 4 months ago. Alright, whatever. She don't want to watch it, basically. That's her excuse. Oh, we finally made it. Yeah, folks, we made it to the tailor. Let's get some outfits. Outfitter. Hopefully they got something urban. She's giving me the Oscar music where you gotta wrap the podcast up. So if you got anything else to add, let me know now. She's like, she's doing the thing with her finger, like, say your war speech. Thank God, thank your mom. Get off the stage.
Do I have anything? I don't think I have anything else to add.
All right, before I get off the podcast, let me just find him a shirt, at least. Oh, maybe I could put on something I already own. I don't. I did my rant, and I'm not doing it about what you just said. Okay, that's fine. Wait, I own one of these shirts. You gonna charge me for every single one of them? I can't even see what these shirts look like. $48? Oh my goodness. First of all, let me tell you, Lawrence, in the Wild West, $48 is a lot of money. First of all, right now,
Yeah,
$48 is a lot of money. I don't even know if I have $48 to buy a shirt right now in real life. If it's $20, you talking some numbers.
Yeah, $48. That's like a $200 shirt. That's like a $300
Exactly.
shirt.
Alright, here's a shirt for $5. It's called an everyday shirt. Can I view it? I know I swear I own one of these things already. You do not own this item. Oh, they're terrible shirts. No, I'm talking about owning the game. My guy's walking around shirtless. Yeah, these are. Alright, Lawrence, let me set the scene for you. These are some cowboy looking shirts with 2 roses on the chest. So it's roses on the titties.
Okay.
Actually, you're watching the podcast, so you see what these shirts look like. They're terrible. I'm not putting these
Here, let me
shirts
see.
on.
Let me start looking. Okay, no, yeah, no, that's not good.
Yeah, they're not good. Alright, if I go down, there's like, here's
You
a
look
black
like
one.
Bill Cosby from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, that's also not good. Alright, here's a black shirt. $5. I'll take it. Start them off with something. So do you think that the next generation of Avengers, that's what we're gonna call it, the new Avengers is gonna be? Oh, and they're also rumoring to do Young Avengers too with the chick. Um, what's his name? The girl that was shooting the arrow in the beginning of Endgame.
The girl who was shooting the you talking about
His
Hawkeye's daughter.
daughter. Yeah. So I really hope I'm hoping for the best, but I think this was the end, man. That was the end. The end game was the end for all the hotness. It's going to be like
I
now you got to
disagree.
be
I
die hard.
disagree. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna come back up, and it's gonna be just as good. Like, but it's gonna be another culmination movie.
The next thing that's going to make it a big event movie would be once they finally reintroduce the X-Men, which would be about 5 years from now, after they get this slate of movies that I just mentioned out the way. Then they'll figure out a way. And 5 years is a long enough time for you to write a script to, or how can I get the X-Men in here? Then you got to get the X-Men at least 3 films before you do Avengers versus X-Men, which is going to be, a sloppy adaptation, but at least good enough because you don't have no Cap. You don't have no Iron Man, so when you do this Avengers versus X-Men, it's gonna be so missing
It'll
a
be
bunch of people.
mostly, yeah, mostly Spider-Man and Black Panther should be top
Right.
top of this.
Which is how it was with Civil War. They were missing a lot of heroes too, and they still made it work. Which is funny because when my wife was looking back at Civil War, she's like, "Why didn't they just call that the Avengers?" And I was like, "Shh, shh, don't tell them. Let them sneak in an extra Avengers movie without you snitching." Like, we can get as much Avengers movies as we get. They should make every movie like that. Because realistically, if I'm in New York and there's other heroes in New York, I'm gonna brush past them. They're not gonna not be there. Devin's calling me. No, it's Devin calling. He could be in the podcast calling. I got you for another 15 minutes, Lawrence. Unless you want to wrap up here.
We might have to. I gotta take Adam to his grandpa's house.
Oh, you should have been said that. All right, folks. You know where to find us. Same black time, same black channel. We out.
All right, bro.
All right.